Hey there, Sagittarius. It's Jen here. I'm doing another reading for October. I'd like these to be more timeless readings. Last month, I picked a theme. I picked a theme. I'm just going to see what comes out. And there's too many that came out, though, guys. And then, I don't know. Maybe that will just lead me. The Star at the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. So this is Aquarius energy, healing energy. I like to, the star comes after the tower. And I'm not saying that means you've had a tower moment. But you may have been going through a period of time where you were so stuck in your day-to-day routine that you kind of put aside hoping or wishing or dreaming or some, this can happen for lots of reasons, but when you have kids, like a lot of things get pushed to later, and then all of a sudden, wait, when's later? How long do I wait for later? What am I waiting for? Sort of that type of energy, and you start planning and dreaming and healing and moving towards something new, realizing maybe you'd gotten stuck in kind of a rut in some area. There's something, what is going on? I just heard something. Oh, Jupiter's, but I don't know when this is. This may be next year. But it still could be a nod for some reason. Jupiter's going into Aquarius. Excuse me. All right, let's see what else came out. Oh, wow. Another major, High Priestess. This is your intuition. Now I'm seeing like this with the star, she's holding this string that's almost connected to the cosmos, right? Connected to the universe. It's a spiritual card. She's feeling spiritually connected to the universe. And look at this High Priestess getting this download. Wow. So really heightened intuition, some real spiritual gains, and that does go back to coming after the tower moments. We often, looking back, there's some part of you that appreciates that you went through it because of where you are now. It was so eye-opening, and this is like third eye-opening, because there is a like a white yellowish dot on her third eye. Intuition. This could be in, you have a secret, you intuitively guess someone's secret, or you're like, something going on with that person. Even if you don't verbalize it, just something has your gut reacting. So always trust your gut when the High Priestess comes out. You could be very psychic. You could have sort of a prophetic dream, or a dream where you like some idea comes to you in a dream, or an idea, a creative idea, something like that. It comes to you through your dreams. Oh, Five of Swords. I'm starting to, in this deck, read this as either a literal headache, or you're dealing with someone where you just want to rub your temples and go, oh my God. Like they're stressing you out. They just, you know exactly what I mean, don't you? And now looking at the High Priestess, she's like, I need to protect myself from this negative energy. Instead of taking it on and getting stressed out, this is what I tend to do. And yeah, and just carrying that anxiousness with me, it's consciously breathe it out, let it go, and protect yourself from it coming back in. Um, More of a, what can I control approach? What could I do about it approach? If you have, this really difficult person at work, um, instead of just being stressed out and then bringing that stress home and then being crabby around your family or your pets or whoever, just yourself is enough. Um, this is you having a spiritual understanding that I need to, I can fix this in the sense that I, by not allowing it to seep in. Easier said than done. Why do I have little flies around here? Six of Swords. What a beautiful card. This is that transition I was just talking about, from that stress and from the five, right? The Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. This stress, anxiety, and that's what she leaves behind. She's headed towards smoother waters. So you may be literally moving out if you live with someone, for example, that is, it's turned toxic, and or you're mentally protecting yourself from those types of energies. But with the star here, you could be really moving on, like making, well, you could literally be moving, whether that's just to a new place or, but it seems like you're moving away from something that is stressful. So it could be a new job, just anything. Even if your gym is stressful or something, like you don't like the vibe there. But moving on and feeling more at peace because of it. But also learning, yeah, you maybe, how did I let myself get into that situation? And, it's a great thing to think about. But also, we can't control other people, and people can be shockingly manipulating and play a really long game. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes people get married, and in their head they're saying, "Okay, they they just stop. They don't have to do anything anymore." And I know it's like people don't really think that. Yes, they do, because I've been told that by someone. Um, and I didn't believe them because I was like, "What?" I was like, "They're just." I don't know what I thought. I don't know how I justified that in my brain. But that's kind of the type of thing you're like, "How did I get here?" Give yourself a break, um, but keep the lessons and move on. Stronger and better and more in touch with your intuition. You'll listen to your gut next time. Six of Cups, two sixes. You could be moving home pretty literally with the Six of Swords going to the Six of Cups. But the Six of Cups is just, I want things simple. I don't want complicated. I don't want stress in my home. I just want to snuggle with my dog, chill with my kid, just whatever, and enjoy it. And I feel like something about someplace that you have to go, if it's not your home, has gotten that way. I'm gonna pull, a few more cards. So at the bottom of this deck is the Two of Swords, can't talk, which points to a choice, a decision that needs to be made. Five of Cups, yeah, because of this. But it's, I don't know. You're grieving though. There's a little bit of, see, I think what this reading is saying, this is the turning point, right? Instead of the Tower moment, it was maybe a Five of Cups type moment. But now I see the star as it's going from this posture looking down to looking up again. What else do we have here? Oh, here's the fucking tower, of course. So I guess there was a tower moment. Now remember, the tower moment doesn't have to be your house burning down or uh, finding some finding out someone cheated on you and is leaving you or something. It doesn't have to be that big at all. But it makes a whatever it is, it makes a big impact on you. You learn some significant lesson, so it makes it seem more valuable. But it is very valuable. Mm. Make sure that you know where your valuables are if you're breaking up. Excuse me. I hope I just drank some coffee. I hope you didn't hear. That'll be the one thing you hear. People are telling me they can't hear, and I'm not sure why that is all of a sudden, but slurping my coffee, well, I'm sure will be the one thing everyone hears. The world, yeah, moving a new chapter. So when the world comes up, some phase in our life is wrapping up and a new one is beginning. Wow, the leaves are just falling off the trees like it's raining here. Um, and I mean, she's excited. It reminds me of a graduation, throwing her hat. It's interesting. All the cards that are looking this way, or these two cards, I meant to say, have like she has her feet in the water and she's over water. So I don't know if you want to move somewhere where there's water, near water. Um, Maybe south. I don't know. The Canada geese are flocking, or were at least last week. You heard that's all you heard when you were outside. Um, so headed south. Maybe you want to head south. You want to move south in the U.S. at least, I guess. Um, it's warmer, or the northern hemisphere. Uh, what's the decision though? I mean, I think you've already made the decision. It's just taking action, which I see you doing. You just can't, you're done. You just can't do it anymore. And I think this has been coming for a long time. Your subconscious, I think, has been planning this for a really long time. And it is now coming, you're taking action. You have the plan and you're ready to start a new phase of life. But keeping it simple, protecting yourself, carrying that spiritual lessons and practices moving forward um, will take precedence. Okay. Thank you, Sagittarius. Take care.